Doctor,
Yes,
I have a question.
yes.
Uh, we need to, we supposed to submit our individual project-based report by 26th June, right, Doctor?
Uh, Maybe I cannot recall now. Yes, I think I have sent you the schedule also.
Yeah,
Okay.
the other day. Based on that, we need supposed to submit our report by 26th June.
Okay.
Is the like we need to submit the report only, or we need to present together with the report submission?
I think as there is a, I think divided. I think two 2 days. I think if I'm not mistaken. Yes, submission report and pre-recorded the video presentation. Right.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
I have informed all the message if I'm not mistaken. After
Yes,
class,
doctor.
after class, let me check all these things, huh? Manjula?
Okay, okay, doctor. Okay, doctor. Okay,
Doctor,
no.
I got one question.
Yes,
Doctor, are we having finals exam? Because like all the subjects that we have in other subjects, we are not having finals. They're giving.
yes, Fahim. Thank you for that question. Yes, we have final exam, online final exam.
So you
Online
send us like that.
uh, uh, online final regarding, but yes, there will be online final exam, not like online, no continuous assignment. So be aware that on petroleum processing there will be online final exam date and others. Um, Definitely, I will inform you. Okay, okay, Fahim.
Okay.
Okay, so let me share the screen. Mm, Are you seeing my slides?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, let me start then. Okay, the chapters will continue today. That is fluidized catalytic cracking, short form, that is FCC. I had informed you earlier, and you already know that what does stands for cracking. Cracking means breakdown. Catalytic cracking, it means at present of catalyst. Here, one more term that is additional, that is fluidized. So here, in earlier we know that the catalyst can be a backed bed column, meaning that catalysts are stationary. But here in this unit, the catalyst not in stationary mode, it is in fluidized condition. Details about fluidized, actually these are very important things, and term fluidized I will explain you in coming slides. So one thing here in this unit, remember that catalyst bed not stationary, catalysts are moving in fluidized condition. Actually, FCC, this unit, we can say that this is the heart unit of any refinery. Uh, why? Because this unit produce light hydrocarbon, including gasoline, liquefied petroleum gas, or olefins from heavy hydrocarbon. Heavy hydrocarbon means the the boiling point temperature is higher. In fluidized catalytic cracking, that unit, the feedstock boiling point temperature might be from 300 until 550 degrees centigrade. And molecular weight, since it is a heavy hydrocarbon, so molecular weight of feedstock also is very high, starting from 200 to 600, like that, even though higher than 600 also. So in this unit, in FCC unit, from heavy hydrocarbon, we produce very light hydrocarbon and very valuable product, such as I told that gasoline, liquefied petroleum gas, olefins, etc. Feed of this unit, you can refer the feedstock will be our uses. The feedstock is a vacuum gas oil, normally VGO, normally it is telling term vacuum gas oil, and atmospheric gas oil, AGO. Actually, atmospheric gas oil or VGO gas oil, it is coming from atmospheric residue. We will go through the flow sheet, then it will be more clear. So normally in FCC unit, the feed stock are uses atmospheric residue or vacuum residue, VR or VGO, the vacuum gas oil, or AGO or AR. AGO stands for atmospheric gas oil. Now, the main thing, since in this unit we are doing cracking, meaning that breakdown of heavy long chain hydrocarbon uses catalyst. So the catalyst here plays a very important role. Normally catalyst are uses zeolite type of catalyst, but problem in FCC unit, that is because it is using the catalyst, and these catalysts become deactivate very frequently. Deactivate means it lost its activeness. If lost activeness of the catalyst, definitely we will not get the desired product quality will be deteriorate, and yield percentage also will be, conversion also will be lower, and you have to change the catalyst also. So here, main thing, the catalyst, to keep the catalyst quality, we have to do the regeneration. So students, please keep in mind that in FCC unit, the catalyst, whatever the uses, it is doing regeneration continuously. For example, in earlier, when we studied in catalytic cracking or reforming, some catalysts are doing continuous, but maximum they are fixed bed. After certain period, the catalyst, the unit to be shut, and if catalyst required to regenerate, first we have to shut down the unit and do the regeneration, then again start. But here in fluidized catalytic cracking, the catalysts are continuously doing the regeneration. So first is fluidized catalyst in fluidized bed, fluidized condition, fluidized, and another one is continuous regeneration. That is the main thing in FCC. So as I told that in FCC unit, the feed is vacuum, normally vacuum gas oil or atmospheric gas oil also uses, because this gas oil, vacuum gas oil and atmospheric gas oil, that is the bottom product. So hydrocarbon molecular weight is higher and boiling point range also higher. So this is the cost also of this product are very low, like pitch or bitumen, something like that, maximum we can use. But since in vacuum gas oil, it is a mixture of paraffin, naphthens, and some aromatics also there. So by using FCC unit from this low cost product, we can get very high cost, high value product such as gasoline or LPG. That is the thing. And olefins also. Olefins, whatever produced from FCC unit, that olefins can enter or can be used as a feedstock for alkylation unit. Definitely you don't know yet the alkylation unit. Next week I will explain you what is alkylation. For the time being, just keep in mind that alkylation, it means in alkylation unit, olefin react with isoparaffin, normally isobutane, isoparaffin, and produce very high octane number gasoline. Octane number of gasoline is very high. So that is the privilege of alkylation unit. Alkylation unit, again I'm telling, that is feedstock is olefin, react with isoparaffin and produce high octane number gasoline. More details on alkylation next week we will continue. In FCC unit, as I told, that by using FCC unit, these downstream activities, we can produce very high valuable product. But problem is here, catalyst should be, in very good condition, and where this zeolite based catalyst is frequently become deactivated. So it should be continuously regenerate. And another thing, since in FCC unit, the feed, that is AGO or VGO, that one gas well, it contact with catalyst, the fluidized bed condition in catalyst bed, not in packed bed. So the residence time is very low. For example, maximum 10 seconds or lower than 10 seconds, starting from 2 seconds to 10 seconds. Very fast, the reactions occur and the cracking occur in FCC unit. So in FCC unit, there is a configurations is like that, reactor and regenerator. There is a two main unit in FCC unit. So reactor, hello class, are you hearing me?
Yes, doctor.
And are you
Yes,
seeing,
doctor, I can hear.
are you seeing my slides also?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, because here's something. Okay. Okay, so because as I told that in FCC unit there is a reactor, and reactor it is calling FCCR, meaning that fluidized catalytic cracking reactor, FCCR, and other unit, that is the catalyst regenerator unit. It is can be a side by side, meaning that first can be reactor and then regenerator, or regenerator first and in reactor second, like that. This is side by side configuration. And another one is stack condition, meaning that on the top may be reactor and bottom in regenerator, like that. So based on configuration, actually all this configuration is going to increase the yield and to lower down the deactiveness of the catalyst. Mainly, catalysts are become deactivated due to coke formation on the surface of the catalyst. That is the problem. Coke. So in the regenerator, this coke in the regenerator unit, this coke are doing combustion, so that coke is removed from the catalyst using hot air and then return back to the reactor. That is the function of regenerator. Normally, In FCC unit, as I told that since it is the heart of any reactor, lot of research are going on. And actually, this fluidized catalytic cracking has been initiated not very long time, around approximately 50 years before it started this unit. And still now, research going on catalyst to find out the new catalyst and the changes of reactor and the catalyst regenerator. So, like there are some licensors of this FCC unit, such as ExxonMobil is a leading licensor of FCC unit. Another one is EOP, that is Universal Oil Products. In EOP or ExxonMobil, in that case, catalyst and regenerator are in side-by-side condition, meaning that first reactor, then followed by regenerator, or regenerator followed by reactor, in side-by-side, not in stack condition. But there is another license that is the British company named Kellogg, Brown and Root KBR unit, that is very famous FCC unit in the world, KBR, highly renowned. So they have the FCC unit, but their unit in not in side-by-side configuration, they are in stack position, meaning on the top reactor, bottom regenerator. So catalysts are continuously regenerating, but configuration in stack position. Nowadays, still some development work is going on based on FCC. Some licensor that is calling Petro FCC, residue FCC, or deep catalytic cracking. In other words, it is spelling DCC. We will know in later on about that. I already told that in FCC unit mainly use the zeolite based catalyst. Okay. Now, role of FCC in the refinery. As I told that this is the heart of any petroleum refinery or any refining downstream activity, petroleum refining downstream activities, because from the heavy stock we can produce olefin and very light product, light crude, LCO or LPG, very higher. This is all these products. LCO meaning stands for light crude oil or gasoline. These are very high valuable products. In FCC also uses the olefin, produce olefin. As I told that olefin mainly uses as a feedstock for alkylation unit. In alkylation unit, convert olefin, react in olefin, whatever produced from the FCC unit, this olefin react with isoparaffin, normally isobutane, IC4, and produced alkylate. That alkylate is a very high valuable, high octane number like a jet fuel. Normally in the jet fuel are producing by using alkylation unit, meaning the octane number of is very high. See here, this is the overall downstream activities. You already know about that. Many times I have explained about that. This is the atmospheric distillation unit. Crude oil entered this distillation, that is the first unit. I will not go this part because I have already explained. My concern is today this FCC unit. See here, in atmospheric distillation unit produce atmospheric residue. As you know that atmospheric residue goes to vacuum distillation unit and produce vacuum residue. Some part of the atmospheric residue directly go to this hydrotreating unit, and the bottom product of vacuum distillation unit, that is vacuum residue, also enter to this hydrotreating unit. Why actually hydrotreating unit? You already know, and I explained that in hydrotreating unit, main function of hydrotreating unit to remove the contaminants such as sulfur, nitrogen, metals, oxygen, etc. Why actually we need to remove that? Because to keep the catalyst activity and lower down the coke production. Main function of that to remove this impurity, to convert the feedstock to desired production in high conversion rate and lower down the catalyst activity. So this atmospheric residue or vacuum residue enter to this hydrotreating unit. After hydrotreating unit, that feedstock, that is normally it is calling, if from the atmospheric distillation unit directly entered, that is calling ARDS, that is atmospheric residue desulfurized, or VRDS, that is vacuum residue desulfurized, meaning that sulfur should be continuously, because sulfur, that is the that contaminates, actually heavily contaminate the catalyst, heavily deactivate the catalyst. So sulfur to be removed. So these, from this hydrotreating unit, the feedstock enter to this FCC. FCC stands for fluidized catalytic cracking. Here there is a catalyst, a ready generator, and the reactor. After that, we produce olefin. As I told, that olefin enter to this alkylation unit. This is IC4, stands for isobutane. So olefin react with isobutane and produce alkylate, meaning that high octane number of gasoline. So this high octane number gasoline, actually here also added this additives MTBE. I think you already know, and I have explained earlier, maybe you can recall. MTBE stands for methyl tertiary butyl ether. MTBE, methyl tertiary